So today's going to be the last day that Disney Springs, at least the Disney owned and operated stores, are going to be open. They made the announcement last night that as of March 17th, all Disney owned and operated stores at Disney Springs, as well as the Disney stores located in your local malls, are going to close down. So we came here to just kind of check it out and get our last little bit of Disney Spring fix. But now we're going to hit the buses. We're going to get over to the Monorail resorts, check out a few more things, kind of see what the feel is over at the Monorail resorts, Contemporary, Polynesian, and the Grand Floridian. So see what the bus system is like. And I know that we got a buddy of ours visiting here, the son of a good friend of mine. He rode the buses from his resort over to Disney Springs this morning, and he was the only one on the bus. He had a bus just by himself. So we'll see what the bus is like when we ride over there now. Good afternoon. Wow, they're full. All right, everybody pick a silver handrail not to touch. So we've jumped on a bus here going over to the Poly and the Grand Floridian. It pulled up, nobody got off the bus. So far, the only one on the bus are us. So we're still doing public transport, as public as Disney's transport is. But we're still very much sticking to the social distancing, because basically we each get to have like 17 seats to ourselves. So they're running the buses, but of course no one's really utilizing them. So as we're coming around to the Magic Kingdom parking lot, you can see here that the trams are out here and there. They're all, of course, empty. There are no guest cars in the lots, and something we very rarely, if ever, see. Disney transport buses are all parked outside in the Magic Kingdom parking lot now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of buses parked there now. There is no monorail currently operating on the Epcot line. And I'm going to ignore the one wheelchair just out there in the middle of the parking lot. So as we're walking here onto the grounds here of the Disney's Polynesian Resort, or the official name, the Polynesian Village Resort, we're seeing actually a lot of cast members and construction workers out there doing work on the grounds, which is what you would never likely see normally on a regular operation day. But we've seen a lot of groundwork being done here as well. So I have a feeling at least when the hotels are shut down, if and where they can. I know major construction is not going to be something that's going to be going on, but at least they're taking the opportunity while they can to get, I guess, a couple of things done here on the resorts. Almost a ghost town. You guessed, here and there. We'll say hello to Maui. Hello, Maui. So there are a few guests here hanging out in the lobby and around the resort. It's not completely shut down, but this is obviously very much lighter than we normally have, especially on a weekday. beginning of the week when vacations are usually just getting started. And at least for the next few days, the official announcement is that all of the Disney World resorts here will close come 5 p.m. on Friday, the 20th. But for now, guests who have already started their vacations can at least hang out at the resorts and enjoy the pool and a few of the amenities that are found here still. So business is as usual here at Trader Sam's Grotto. Of course, it's before 8 p.m., so it's open to all families, but there's chaos maybe going on everywhere else, but it's not always as peaceful, nice and calm as it normally is at Trader Sam's.
It's not like you really ever tasted it.
It's raining in the grotto! Trader Sam's Grotto is always a fun little place to check out. And of course, lines, there is no line. Just walk right on in. Matter of fact, they told us to come back and enjoy it because availability is there. All right, so after leaving the Poly, we decided, hey, well, we're going to exhibit some social distancing, not to get on the monorail just yet. So we've done the walk from the Polynesian all the way over here to the wedding chapel here at the Grand Floridian. Take a quick look in here before we walk into the Grand Floridian as well. The chapel seems to be open. Of course, there are no guests around. It's very quiet here this afternoon. Large crane over there we're trying. Power cycle is being built. I'm not sure. There's been rumors of the fact that while the parks are closed that they're not going to continue any of the major construction. That seems kind of I can see the positive side of that and the negative side of that. Of course, you know, they want to allow people to be able to stay home if they want to, but if you've got a small working crew and you have the right conditions, this would be a perfect time to get some major work done. So not sure exactly what's going to end up happening when the park's closed, if they're going to take this opportunity to get some more construction done. So the splash pad area over here at the Floridian is kind of all wrapped up and being refurbished. I guess good time as any to get some things done on it at the moment. But all right, so we stopped in for a quick snack bite here at the Gasparilla Island Grill at the Grand Floridian. And it's very quiet in here. Other than ourselves, there's like one other guest up at the counter. But we just had a quick little bite, snack, and it's just very kind of chill. So again, the express monorail is not working today. The resort monorail is, but as you can see, the monorail in the background going through is not actually stopping at the Magic Kingdom train station. It will continue through because, of course, there's no reason to stop because the park is closed. It's just a strange sight to see it continually go through the park station and not stop. So across from the Grand Floridian, you can actually see the construction that's going on with the bridge. It is a swing around bridge, meaning that they can retract the bridge whenever they need to the side, so that Disney can bring the electrical water pageant floats in and out as need be every night, or whatever else needs to come in and out of that canal. But you can see they are making progress, and hopefully it will not be very long before guests here at the Floridian will be able to walk directly to the Magic Kingdom area without having to take a boat or a monorail. Lobby at the Floridian is a little bit on the light side as far as guests here. Another one of the sad ill effects of the shutdown here is the fact that here at the Floridian we're getting ready, or they were getting ready, to display their annual Easter egg parade, where they bring out the eggs that's prepared by the culinary team and they display them all here in the Grand Floridian lobby. Unfortunately, that was supposed to happen in the next few days, but with the shutdown of the hotel here on the 20th, that's going to be delayed and hopefully not just flat out canceled. And I really hope that even if the parks stay closed up until Easter, I say that, and if you're watching this Disney, let's go ahead and celebrate Easter as long as we can. I'd love to see the eggs and all of the hard work that the culinary team here at the Floridian have put into it. Let's put the display out anyway, because we'd love to see it and we look forward to that every year. And I hope that this doesn't cause us to miss this grand tradition here at the Floridian. This is perhaps the oddest thing we've encountered today. We walked from the Polynesian to the Grand and decided to jump on the monorail to get over to the Contemporary. We saw the monorail pull up and thought, we've got to hurry up and get over there because of the security. There are no security because no one is entering the parks. There's no reason to have security at the monorail. So we walked right through, which means that the guests basically can jump from resort to resort just by jumping onto the resort monorail. No reason to have security checks or anything like that because we're not going into the parks themselves. So we're riding the resort monorails, checking out some of the resorts here on the monorail line, Contemporary, the Polynesian, and the Grand, but there's no one riding. There's very few. There's 3 families that got on at the moment, so everybody gets their own car.
Welcome aboard Monorail Silver. As a reminder, we will not be stopping at the Magic Kingdom, so our next stop will be Disney's Contemporary Resort. If you're standing, hold on to the silver handrails and do not lean against the automatic doors. Thank you.
And because the parks are not open, no one's stopping at the Magic Kingdom train station. We're going to go straight through and head on to the Contemporary, just like they said. No security whatsoever. No need for it. All right, so we're coming up to the Magic Kingdom monorail station. It's gonna be strange. You guys can see outside the monorail here. We're gonna go straight through. It's so strange to see a monorail go by and there'll be like 5 people on the train. But it's also just as strange to sit there and look across at Chef Mickey's and Tempo Cafe and see one table and only one table filled. That was crazy, but we got to actually take a peek real quick into the cockpit of the monorail. Of course, you know, for security reasons, none of the equipment or anything like that, but just to be able to see kind of what the view looks from the inside out. So it's amazing. So the gift shop's here. I'm, you know, seeing maybe 8 guests walk through. Not very many. It's very quiet here in the Contemporary.
Yeah, I'll come over there in a second.
Thank you.
Again, very few guests are here in the resort, at least here in the Contemporary as well. A few here and there, but like the restaurants are pretty much empty for the most part. Very few people in Chef Mickey's, and only a few tables here at the Contempo Cafe. Dessert case up here at the Contempo Cafe. Still have some desserts available, but of course it's not nearly as full as it normally is. Cinderella cupcake. This is awesome. This is a really good cupcake. It's got the pumpkin custard in it. Of course, the peanut butter pie, the flourless chocolate cake, all the goodies, but you can see not quite as full as it normally would be. So that's sort of the monorail crawl, so to speak. Everything that's closed down today. Made our way around to the Polynesian, over to the Grand Floridian, checking out what's going on here at the Contemporary. All the hotels will be shut down, including the restaurants and everything inside of it, by 5 p.m. this coming Friday the 20th. Until now, guests can continue to enjoy the amenities and things at their hotels, knowing that they need to make further arrangements if they want to stay anywhere past Friday. There's no problems getting reservations. Every cast member we've seen that is at a restaurant or a quick service has said, come on by. The bartenders over at Sam's, Trader Sam's Grotto said, come on back by. We'll love to have us because this is really easy to walk into. And places that are usually very hard to get reservations for, such as Chef Mickey's, walk on up. They'll be glad to have you. It's interesting to be around Disney World when it's like this. So we're going to head on out for the day. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed walking around with us and seeing what there is at the resorts. And we're going to continue to do what we can every day moving forward here from Walt Disney World and anything Disney we can get a hold of. Thanks for watching, guys, and we're going to see you guys real soon.